Welcome back, friends. Today I want to continue the series on what I mean when I say to lead a wisdom-empowered life. And I'm positive this is the fourth video in this series, and I frankly keep thinking of other things that ought to go into this question. So perhaps there will be a follow-on series. Today I want to talk about being in our fullest expression of love. And love is a word that's charged, it gets thrown around easily. I myself have questioned whether it's a feeling or a choice one makes. And I really want to try to explore this concept. About, I guess, probably about 13 years ago, when I was first going through the medicine wheel, which is an over a year-long practice where you learn the concepts and tenets of shamanism. I came out of that year of practice really committed to this idea of bringing the expression of unconditional love into my life and really approaching my relationships from a place of unconditional love. And I did that, and I was at the very beginning of a new relationship that became a marriage and a family and everything that we construct in our lives around that structure that we call marriage. And I wanted to show up in unconditional love for that. And it has been a struggle to show up that way. And it has left me feeling depleted. And I really have started to look at this, and why is that? If I'm bringing my fullest expression of unconditional love into this relationship and I'm giving so much to it, then what's wrong with this? Why am I not happy? Why am I feeling depleted? What's wrong? And as I looked at, and if you watched the previous video on Ini and being in right relationship, it was clear to me that relationship was out of Ini. It was out of balance. But I'm like, how can that be? I'm bringing unconditional love to this thing and giving so much. And I was on a call with a friend of mine one day, and she said the simplest words, and they were just like the duh from the universe popping me in the head. And she said, well, are you applying unconditional love to you? And I'm like, I thought it was for everybody else. Like, what do you mean apply it to me? What do I need? and that's where the out of Ini, out of right relationship came in. I had forgotten to apply unconditional love to myself. And the lovely Quechua word for unconditional love is munai. And I had wanted that energy, that feeling of munai so much in my life but I only saw it applying to everyone else and not applying to me, and not applying to giving that to me. So obviously I've had to make some adjustments to address that, to really take time out for myself, figure out what nurtures me, what takes care of me, what feels loving from me. How can I love me unconditionally? And I could do an entire series of things that I have done to make adjustments in my life to be more nurturing, more loving, more unconditionally loving to me. So when I talk about leading a wisdom empowered life, and this kind of fourth tenet or pillar, if you will, is really leading from our fullest expression of love. And our fullest expression of love is Munai, to lead from unconditional love. But leading from unconditional love means being in Aini, in right relationship with love, being in right relationship with ourself with love, showing ourself Munai. And then once we're filled up and we're maintaining ourself in our own loving embrace, then we can relate to others from an unconditionally loving place. And that doesn't mean being walked on or accepting everything. That is not unconditional love. That is out of Aini. So we could do an entirely different series again on what it means to be in right relationship at or in Munai with someone as it relates to personal boundaries. Perhaps I'll put that on the list. But really, for right now, look at for yourself, where are you loving you? How are you taking care of you? Because only from a well-nourished place of being loved yourself can you then extend love out into the world. So that's our fourth pillar for leading a wisdom empowered life. So we're aligning with our truth. We are being in right relationship. We are expressing and living from our soul's mission and purpose, and expressing our unique talents and gifts. And we are living in Munai, in unconditional love, with our fullest expression of love, most primarily for ourselves. Okay? I hope you enjoyed this series. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel. Much more content to come. As you can tell, I'm in the flow of this and really letting it come through me. And I'm getting inspired for so many more topics and areas that I will cover in series to come. So I hope you will subscribe and continue this journey with us. If you would really like to check out my Writing Wisdom classes, it's a class where, because my purpose is to really help you develop a relationship to your own inner knowing and then live from that empowered place, that place of having a channel to your own inner wisdom, your own wisdom empowered life. So if you would like to work with me on that, I'll leave a link to my website below. Classes are also can be found there. And I hope to see you here again soon. Thanks. Bye.